Shiba Inu has been greatly impacted by BlackRock and other ETF companies, but it appears that this may finally be coming to an end after a significant breakout and significant gain. We've been waiting so long for this moment, but what is truly taking place? How is Shiba Inu related to BlackRock? Let me clarify. Asterisk, asterisk, disclaimer, asterisk, asterisk. How awful it is to be in the cryptocurrency industry at the moment. The spot Bitcoin ETF experienced a huge outflow of more than $200 million just yesterday. It's the third day in a row that outflows have occurred, so this isn't a one-time event. Take a moment to consider that money has been moving out of Bitcoin ETFs for 7 days in a row. To put that into context, BlackRock made news in April for an amazing 71-day run of inflows into Bitcoin ETFs. It was a historic event. Bitcoin appeared to be unstoppable as people were investing in it in large quantities. Today, all of a sudden, the roles have been reversed. We are now witnessing large numbers, such as 7 days of continuous outflows, rather than breaking records for inflows. To be honest, it's shocking. Although BlackRock has successfully kept its outflows to zero, the 7-day outflow streak is a clear indication that something is amiss in the Bitcoin ETF market as a whole. Not only does this impact Bitcoin, but it also trembles the whole cryptocurrency market, particularly Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu has been especially vulnerable to changes in the Bitcoin ETF, and Shiba Inu suffers when Bitcoin falters like this. The market is affected by this type of instability, which is why the current situation appears so unpredictable. For Shiba Inu investors, this is a really difficult period. Shiba Inu's price is declining as a result of the negative news surrounding Bitcoin ETFs. Nothing seems to be able to revive it like it did in February, when the price actually tripled in a matter of days, and it has been having a lot of trouble lately. Suppose you are attempting to develop a plant, and you are taking all the proper care of it, including watering it and providing it with sunlight, but suddenly a storm arrives and begins to shake the plant. Despite your best efforts to care for it, the storm continues to pummel it, making it difficult for the plant to flourish. Investors in Shiba Inu currently feel somewhat that way. Shiba Inu is trying their hardest to support their investment, but it is almost impossible for them to recover due to all these outside factors, such as the controversy surrounding the Bitcoin ETF. They are unable to manage these external circumstances that are generating so much trouble, which is frustrating. However, today's events are simply unthinkable. Today's news is quite the twist, despite the fact that Bitcoin ETFs have seen outflows for the 6th day in a row, which often causes Shiba Inu to struggle. In fact, some notable whale behavior has caused a startling 285% increase in large holder net flows in Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu's enormous transaction volume has increased by 39% in the past day, hitting over $35 million, or 2.65 trillion Shiba Inu tokens, according to data from Intel the Block. This increase in whale activity is crucial because it shows that the major players are moving and changing their positions. This might be Shiba Inu's pivotal moment. Shiba Inu may be beginning to separate from Bitcoin ETF trends if these big holders are continuing to buy in spite of the unfavorable news about the ETF. In essence, Shiba Inu might be figuring things out on its own and growing less susceptible to the issues facing the larger cryptocurrency market. If this pattern persists, it may contribute to Shiba Inu's stability and possibly future expansion of the Shiba Inu community. After a protracted period of hardship, this revelation is a welcome change. After months of depressing weather, it's like seeing a ray of optimism at last. The unexpected optimism and enthusiasm in whales may be exactly what the community needs to feel energized and optimistic about the future. And this is when the intriguing part begins. Despite the fact that Shiba Inu have recently been among the most unpleasant pets to own, a fresh viewpoint is emerging. The time may now be right for a big spike, according to market analyst Javan Marks. He's implying that Shiba Inu might make a significant comeback and possibly hit previously unheard of heights. Shiba Inu's performance over the last month has been a little lackluster. For weeks, it has been trading at a comparatively steady level. A few weeks ago, there was a tiny glimmer of hope when the price surged, suggesting that a bull run might be imminent. However, such hope was short-lived as the price swiftly returned to its previous level. It even fell to a new low since the start of the month before rising a little. Despite these swings, many Shiba Inu people are cautiously optimistic about the future due to the resurgence of whale interest and the possibility of a recovery. For those who have persevered through the difficult times, this may be the beginning of a more optimistic phase. Marks, the analyst, is optimistic about Shiba Inu's chances for the upcoming weeks, despite the company's recent poor performance. On the Relative Strength Index, RSI, a metric used to measure price momentum, he has observed multiple positive indications. His analysis indicates that Shiba Inu may be ready for a big spike, maybe exceeding 230%, based on these RSI patterns. Marks thinks that Shiba Inu may return to its peak earlier this year as a result of this recovery surge. For comparison, Shiba Inu witnessed a significant price surge in March, just 10 days after its upswing started, marking its highest value of the year. That spike was significant since it was the greatest level in 3 years. It's actually fairly common for Shiba Inus to move quickly like this. It is renowned for having the capacity to experience rapid price increases under the right circumstances. If the price begins to rise once more, it may not rise gradually, but rather rapidly and significantly. But soon after hitting its previous highs, Shiba Inu and the market as a whole became pessimistic. The token has thus lost more than 60% of its 6-month gains. Notwithstanding this decline, expert Marks thinks that the possibility of Shiba Inu regaining its previous peak is only a component of a broader price increase. He considers the significantly higher $0.48 aim to be a significant turning point in Shiba Inu's resurgence. Marks believed that reaching this greater goal would be a noteworthy accomplishment. Investors that purchased at a discount may enjoy significant gains of 480% if Shiba Inu reaches this level. If this goal is accomplished, Shiba Inu will be extremely close to surpassing their all-time high, which is also rather close to this target. In his analysis, Marks has frequently brought up this target. Even if it's taking a little longer to happen, he's still hopeful, saying that if all goes according to plan, Shiba Inu might someday achieve even greater heights, possibly breaking records and reaching an unprecedented price point. We truly need to break the previous all-time high right now. As an investor since 2021 and a member of the Shiba Inu development team, Lucy has long seen the potential of Shiba Inus, particularly in light of their remarkable track record. The price of Shiba Inu rose sharply in the first quarter of this year, rising by around 380% in 10 days and hitting levels not seen before 2021, according to CryptoBasic. To put it in perspective, the growth from the beginning of the year to its climax constituted an impressive return for investors, around 7 times their initial investment, given that Shiba Inu was trading at a considerably lower price earlier in the year. Such an increase is big for investors. It's a sharp rise that can greatly raise their returns, not just a normal gain. This type of expansion demonstrates Shiba Inu's capacity to generate significant profits when favorable market conditions are met. The recent increase in Shiba Inu's price has greatly increased optimism that it may grow even further. Reaching the 1 cent milestone is one of the Shiba Inu community's most eagerly awaited objectives. Lucy, a Shiba Inu project team member, thinks this goal is definitely attainable, despite the fact that some people might think it's far off. Regardless of how long it takes, she is certain that it will happen eventually. Reaching 1 cent will need an incredible rise given the current low price of Shiba Inu, but this objective is extremely important to the Shiba Inu community. Particularly in trying times, it's something that unites people and offers them hope. Their desire to reach the 1 cent mark serves as a strong incentive, keeping them together and enabling them to endure market fluctuations. However, what do you think about that? I'd love to hear your opinions, so please leave a comment below. Make sure to click on one of the videos displayed on the screen if you're interested in learning more. Consequently, this concludes the video. Please remember to leave a comment in the comment section and like the video if you liked it. When it comes to the YouTube algorithm, This is incredibly helpful. Additionally, please spread the word about this video to as many people as you can.